Jaylin Williams and Lior Berman. Sorry.
Lior played quality minutes, including at the end of the game on Saturday. How does it feel to get that chance and the trust to come in that situation? And how do you stay locked in when sometimes you don't play and sometimes you do play?
Yeah, it feels great. Coach always preaches stay right and ready. I've said this throughout the years. That's something I kind of taken to heart. But also just knowing that my teammates have trust in me, my coaches, they believe I can go out there and compete with all the other guys, and it's just a great feeling.
Jaylin, you got hot from three there, and it felt like everything was falling for a minute. Is Coach going to give you the green light to shoot more? I know outside shooting is something that you guys trying to improve.
He's always gave me the green light. I just never take the opportunity to just take the shots. I'm always looking to pass first. I don't know why I do that so much, but I've always played that way. But yeah, he's always giving me the green light. My teammates, they trust in me. They want me to take those shots every opportunity I can.
Jaylin, talk about the.
Go ahead, Mark. You're good.
I'm sorry. About the challenge of playing back-to-back games on the road this week.
In the SEC, it's like really tough to win on the road. I know like the last few games, teams have actually like won on the road. So, it'd be fun. LSU, I think last time we was there it wasn't a good ending to that game. But it's always a challenge. Just it don't matter what their record's gonna be or like how they are in the SEC. SEC is always tough on the road.
Did you watch them playing you before your game up there in Atlanta?
Uh, was that they played Wake Forest and it was like a buzzer beater play like at the end,
Yeah,
like
they were down by 20 and they came back.
yeah. I remember that a little bit, but not. I remember like seeing it on TV when we were getting dressed and stuff.
Jeff.
Lior, I know you pride yourself on your three-point shooting. What have you seen from Jaylin and his outside shot?
Well, Jalen's always been able to shoot. In practice he's always lights out. Like you said, he's such a selfless player. He's always looking to pass first, and just to see him, knock down those shots in the game that he's knocking down in practice is really cool to see, and should do it a little more often.
Jaylin, KJ Williams for them is a big guy that can shoot from the outside. It's a little different. You guys haven't had to play very many big men who can shoot. Just what is that like having going into the matchup?
Yeah, Janai and us, like even if we switch, like we gotta be more connected to him more so than like the bigs we played in the past, because most of them haven't been able to shoot from the arc, especially at like a clip from like him. He's shooting like 44 to 45 from three, and they're really looking for him to shoot like late in the clock, so like pin downs and stuff like that. So like we'd be more sticky to him, and like if we don't let him hit 3 or 4 threes, like we should be fine.
Lior, you become a fan favorite for the students. That seems like every time you touch the ball, they're begging you to shoot. Is it tough for you to drown that out when you kind of hear the fans do that every time?
No, I really don't hear the fans until I make the shot. So it's a good when I'm playing. It's easy to kind of focus on the game and kind of the outside stuff. But it's cool. Like if I knock down a three, it's just kind of the place erupts a little, and it's great to hear.
Jaylin, another question about shooting threes. Can you go through the process of like once you hit that first one, and then you hit the second one, and then it's like heat check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to pull the third one? Is it your confidence builds as you hit each three, or like and going into the next game, you feel super confident shooting, just pulling those shots instead of passing?
Yeah, after I hit the first two, I was definitely more confident in my shot and just letting it go, because I feel like when I missed the first one, I'm like, like it might be a bad game for me. But like since I knocked down the first one, I was like feeling myself a little bit. And then like going into this next game, feeling very confident, just being in the gym, just taking those same shots. I'm just trying to win, so hopefully those shots help us win.
Anyone else? Go ahead, Jeff.
Lior, you known for being a catch and shoot guy, but I think you had like a pull up. You took somebody off the dribble. How nice is it to be able to, I guess, show other parts of your game?
Yeah, it was great. We were running a specific play, and when I caught the ball, they were like really trying to pressure me so to break the play up, and I just kind of trusted, drive downhill. I didn't want to take it too far into the paint because they were pretty packed in, and I was able to pull up and jumped up in there and knocked it down. It felt great.
Lior, you had a couple big defensive rebounds in that game, especially late, and then some stops when you've been able to. Just how much have you been working on that so when you get in, you can be a real weapon out there?
Yeah, so Coach Pearl, talks about we gotta be the most physical team, and I take that to heart. So, you know, when the ball goes up, I'm finding a person who I can check out really hard and get the rebound, and you know, you just have to late in the game, you really have to not make like a mental mistake of missing a checkout. So I just kind of take that to heart.
And how much have you been hearing from Allen and Chris? You know, just like when you're in the game playing that 3 spot, just what you need to do. Are they,
Yeah,
they
no,
talking you up?
yeah. Unfortunately, he's hurt right now, but he's one of the biggest supporters on our team. You know, I always watch back the games, and whenever I score, he's like one of the first people up, and really cheering me on. And Al, it's great. He's a great teammate too, because he's playing these big minutes, and I get to kind of go in and offer something, but he's supportive of me where he can come in and put in his minutes too.